What's up, guys, and welcome back to Anno 117, the PAX Romana. We're back here for episode 4. Things are heating up in Albion, and I tell you what, we've got some big decisions and some big twists coming in this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. Just a little reminder, the game is going to be releasing very soon on November 13th. So be sure to get your pre-orders in. If you're interested in the game at all, please click that top link down in the description. As always, I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you to Ubisoft for the early access and for sponsoring. And it's going to be everywhere, bro. Pick it up on Steam, pick it up on Epic Games, Ubisoft Connect, PlayStation, Xbox, wherever you want. The game's amazing. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you guys for the love. And here we go.
If I plan to mine here, like Corvinus suggested, I'll need to build up a jolly little mining community.
We're going to try to set up the same style of vibe that we've had for a lot of other stuff. We're going to have all of our houses. We're going to have all of our roads. We've got 3 lumbermen. Oh.
Vada. Legions will bleed for every step they take.
She's rallied the Skaha. These fierce warriors will raid your shores unless you pay ransom. So we're going to pay 7,900 coin or refuse and accept the risk. We're just going to pay it. Like I said, I'm trying to be homies with her, dude. We're trying to set this up. Let's check this out. We're up to 220. There we go. So we just got to keep doing this, and we're currently working on a mission for her. We're going to get in good graces with the hot Viking chick, and we're going to end up ransacking everyone and taking over the world together. It's going to be great.
I wish to speak with you on a private matter.
What's going on, Ben? You good?
Since we came to these shores, I have done you a disservice. Grumbled, griped. I stole your wine. Instead of flogging me, you encouraged me to learn a new skill.
Pretty good guy, Ben.
I took offense, but I was wrong. The distraction opened my eyes to a different world.
So you admit it. But I'm glad you found a thing to enjoy. We may be here some time yet.
That does not terrify me. Not anymore. A tendency to assume the worst has served me in the past. But perhaps it is time I let go.
All right. Ben-Baalion looks more at ease than you think you've ever seen him. Maybe this is your chance to learn more about him on topics he's avoided before. Ask about his family, Lucius, his name. Let's ask about Lucius.
What did you really think of Lucius?
The Emperor.
I am not in the habit of discussing former masters. Death does not cleave us from the duty of discretion.
I can be discreet.
Perhaps true, but one never knows who might overhear.
Ben, this is Albion. If Lucius were a horse, people might remember the name. Calidus's people won't care. He's called Lucius every name under Sol.
I will admit to having harbored a distaste for Lucius.
So we're on the same side.
Any cause would serve to discipline slaves in his presence. I myself lost an ear to a pool of hungry eels, but I fared better than most. He was especially vile to the women. Let us say his death did not cause much grief.
Good. Should we ask about his family?
You never told me much about your past. Do you remember any family?
Why does my family interest you?
I just wondered what kind of life you had before.
Not many care to hear the story of a slave, especially the other slaves. But I was not always as I am now.
You were born free?
Yes. I'd had a broad education and enjoyed many privileges before my family fell on hard times.
They sold you, didn't they?
I sold myself, Ere. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Saving the family name.
He gave himself up for his
If I had known
family.
I would be in the service of Lucius, I might have chosen differently.
That's terrible. All right, what's Ben-Baalion mean?
I've often wondered about your name. What does it mean?
Nothing, Ere.
Oh, come on. It must have some kind of meaning.
If it has a meaning, it is unknown to me. I was so named by Emperor Lucius upon entering his service.
So, what? Ben-Baalion isn't your real name? Then what is your real name?
It is Bel-Antar. But now I have uttered it, I ask you not to use it. I will not lend my only possession.
The only thing he owns is his name. Ugh. All right, what other matters?
The odd people, the odd customs of Albion. It was knowing that here I could never be free.
I feel a lot of freedom here. If I can ease things for you in any...
No, Ere. I meant liberation from slavery.
Oh, Ben, I see. You want to be free.
more than anything, Ere. But
We can make that
trapped
happen
here,
once we
I
win.
cannot hope to win my freedom by dutifully serving Calidus.
And buying your liberty with the denarii you've saved?
Such is my value. I have a price on my head so high, I fear the peculium of several lifetimes would not cover it.
Years under Lucius have clearly made your advisor cautious, but it's clear he's hoping for an answer, a confirmation that you'll speak on his behalf. I'm going to promise to ask for his
I
freedom.
am touched,
We got
Ere.
you, buddy.
Very touched.
We really need to get to work on these household goods. We just need a lot more fashion. We're missing tin ore from that, and then technically we need copper and tin for this. So both of these I think are gonna have to be done over on the other island. So that's we're just gonna really kind of put all of our eggs in one basket right now. We're gonna let that island chill for a minute. I wonder if we should disband some of the armies so we have some more potential workers, but for right now I think we just gotta keep doing what we do here. Let's go ahead and get some food in here so we can start attracting more. We just need as much wood as possible. We're gonna keep moving things in here. So our goal right now is to get 30 waiters on this island, and we should be able to get them here fairly quickly. What's interesting is this. There's something, this is like an old Celtic religion or something, I think. We've got a lot of older people down like worshiping this tree. So I got a feeling that's going to be a problem. I mean, a lot of our mines and stuff are going to be back here. We got to get the tin and stuff. I like that this ended up being a part of our objective because we needed the tin from this island anyway, but at the same time, we just got to be careful. We don't want to make her mad if we destroy like a sacred thing or something. That would obviously be worst case scenario. I really don't want to get us in a bad spot over here with our negative workforce. I mean, we could try to bring some more people in. City status has been decreased. I'm going to disband at least one of these.
At your command.
Let's disband this so we can get more people into the workforce. I don't want to disband our armies in case she attacks, but I also don't want to have us in a bad spot where we start struggling and we're not feeding people and things like that. So we're going to have one archery force and 2 ground forces. I feel like that's a good spot. We're still low on workers. We could build more houses eventually, but we're going to keep focusing on this for now. So let's try to upgrade these. Let's build a market. Let's build a bard's hearth. Let's make sure that people are happy.
A structure is under attack.
Structure's under attack? What are you talking about? Chill!
A ship is under attack.
Chill! Why? Why did you just randomly come attack? Now we're gonna lose diplomacy.
Clear, take you gently.
You attacked me! You can't attack me, lose, and then be upset that you attacked me.
Build a Phantom. Encourage all peoples of these lands to bring life back to the Grove.
Okay, we're gonna build a phantom.
I could build up the sacred site if I want the grove to thrive.
We're gonna need tile and stuff to be able to get
Don't
that
even
though.
think about letting the damn druids back in. Give
And
the
lumber.
Celts an inch, and they'll take a Roman mile.
I don't know about that, dude. I think that's exactly what we're gonna be doing.
Get the timbermen in and fell that rotten place.
Absolutely not. So I'm gonna send this back over here, and we're gonna put some clay and whatever else we need to be able to build this phantom, and I want to do it fast before she keeps attacking me and then getting mad that I win. That's really, really frustrating. And now we're not gonna build a bardic hearth. I'm gonna delete this. We do not want that because I don't want to prepare to cut this down. I'm not gonna take these people's thing that they're worshiping. We're gonna be fine. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get to all those mining sites though, which is a little bit unfortunate, but at least we'll have 2 of them.
A letter has arrived from Amelia Naucratia, your mother, I presume.
So we're gonna bring this out here. Yep, that's mom. Mom, we'll see what's going on.
Naucratia, to her beloved son Marcus.
Pray to Neptune that he guides you safely to shore. I've been begging your father to intervene in your behalf, but he's still busy with the riots in the temple districts and hardly home these days. Your sister Marcia includes her salutations. She seems to be bored. I hope you're keeping well. I have woven you these reed sandals in the hope that they keep you dry in these wetlands.
Mum sent reed shoes. If only she knew. Good to know Marcia's happy. I wonder what's up with her husband.
Appreciate you looking out for me, Ma.
There's more than an amphora worth of water between us. I picture you spindling away, bored out of your mind. If only you could be here and have such adventures.
All right, so we're going to start working on clothing and stuff for these guys. Let's go ahead and put this guy here. We're also going to need a warehouse over here so that we can get those goods in. Beautiful. We've got all that set up, and eventually we're going to be able to start upgrading these guys. Is that ship back to where we needed it? They did make it, so we're going to take some tiles. Do we need 33 of them? I don't think we need 33. How do I split these? Let's do sets of 10. We'll do 10 tiles in case we need to build more. And then I'm going to bring... Do we have excess wood over here? We've got excess lumber, too. I'm going to take some lumber back. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take this, and then we're going to bring this back to this island that we were at. We're going to be able to drop that off. We're going to be able to build this guy here. And we might as well start working on some tunics, which means we're going to have a hemp farm and everything else. So we could set this up right like this. Get this hemp cooking here. Beautiful. And then we're going to be able to get this guy. We're going to be able to increase knowledge and everything. We could put this over here. Absolutely fantastic. And now we should have some more lumber coming. We're going to be able to recruit more people. We're going to be able to build this Phantom. And hopefully we're going to get in the good graces of old girl. Holy cow. She is making us work for it, dude. Negative 250. We can offer another gift in a few hours, but not for a while. Send these over into our inventory, and now we're going to be able to build this Phantom.
Overexcited, but with the Phantom, it's a perfect excuse to bring the many strains of Celt into harmony.
How should I do that, Fair Anxious?
A sacrifice to all those killed by... a sacrifice to all who lost their lives in war.
I'll likely need animals for that sacrifice.
Think on what you do. These are not Orthodox Roman gods. See sense, Governor. Clear the grove.
Dude, I'm going with the Celts, baby. We've already committed at this point. We can just build an ox farm, but we're going to need wattle and daub. Oh my goodness, that is so freaking frustrating. It's probably easier. How are we 232 under? I don't understand how that's happening. We've got plenty of oxen over here, so what we're going to do is we're not going to try to raise them or anything. We're just going to put 5 oxen on the ship and we're going to send it back. How are we so far under on this? I think it's time to continue expanding, and we're going to have to get more food and stuff, dude. All right, so I'm going to get rid of those. We are going to have to continue to cut wood, so we're just going to put it out here. So we've got a wood cutter, we're going to have a sawmill, and then we're going to have a warehouse right there, and then we might even be able to get another wood cutter. I mean, it's not great over here, but at least it'll kind of work. So if we put a wood cutter right there, we can get this set up, and then we can do another sawmill right here. Now that's going to open all of this up over here. We're going to have to set up some more cockles. We need as much food as possible. I don't know if we're going to need 3. Let's just do 2 to start. We're going to bring this way. We're going to bring this out around. And then now we're just going to keep putting more townsfolk in here. Let's just copy this. And we're just going to set these up with 1 space for a road in between. This is going to be a lot more people. Then we can also set up another little market here. Make sure everyone's happy. It's just a constant freaking battle with these people. I'm hoping people are going to move in here. We're meeting their problems, I thought, but the food's just not going. Put a warehouse right here. I don't know if that's going to get any better. Okay, anyway, our ship is here. Let's take this. We're going to take 10 oxen. Beautiful. Get that. Now let's take this guy. We're going to bring you back over here where we're going to deliver the oxen for a nice little, ceremony. Maybe we disband 1 more of these because they're just sitting here. The thing is if she attacks, I'm going to be really upset. See, that helps us out quite a bit. The food is not going up here, which is weird. I don't know if we need to go more level 2 foods. Like if we do more cheese and beer, maybe that works a little bit better. Cheese is easier, but the problem is we need more people to be able to work on that. Raising an army and feeding a city is, oh, we've got abandoned buildings. See, why are these abandoned? Okay, you know what? We're going to disband all this. We're not going to have an army. This could be a mistake, but we'll see what happens. What do we do with this? Is it all decaying? So are we going to have to rebuild everything here? But I don't know. Why all of a sudden did we just start dying over here? This is not good. I'm stressed out. We're going to be fine. All right, let's take this. We're going to move these oxen over.
Those creatures don't die in vain. This celebration is sure to help people heal.
I'll admit, I expected you to have leveled that grove. Instead, you wanted to apologize for Roman kind.
Looks like all of these need to be repaired, so they're repairing damage here. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to be fine. We have people back. We've got plenty of workforce back.
I have received information that Vada's people are in attendance at this full celebration of yours.
The Skahath arrive. They and the remnants of other disparate clans are coming out of the woodwork, flocking to the grove of Vernunos to partake of the shared sacrifice. The procurator is convinced they are spies sent to scout your island and prepare for the next attack. I'm going to let them make their sacrifices.
You are stubborn. Governor now, Cratius.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend, sir. And I
I'm
realize...
softening to you, Governor. Today you have my thanks, but tomorrow I'll kill you.
Here's to the scar. I'll kill you too.
Okay, maybe that was in jest. I was gonna say, can we just be like friends
In the
or
end,
something?
I preferred
That'd
to
be
make
nice.
concessions to the locals. A bit of goodwill could go a long way towards lasting peace.
And now we need to start building some tin mining over here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get through there. We're going to lose a lot of good mining opportunities. We're only going to have 2 here, which obviously to be able to get these shields, we're going to want tin mines. So we're going to set up some tin mines. We need more wattle and daub though, which means we're going to have to get wattle and daub set up. We're going to need some reed gatherers. We're going to need some mud dryers. And we're going to need a laborer's yard. Let's continue this. We're going to start to get wattle and daub cooking on this island. We'll get this guy here. Bring this all the way across. We can set up a mud dryer right next to that. All of this is going to be able to reach that. And then we could put this guy just right across from it. And bam, we're going to be able to start getting wattle and daub. So we can finally do on this island what we actually meant to do. Okay, let's see where that puts us with her. Please tell me we're a little bit better off. Negative 180.
It's time you heard a story that, to this day, has been the army's secret shame.
A storytelling, Procurator.
I have a faint hope that by recounting it to the provincial governor, this vexing matter can be laid to rest.
Sorry, Corvinus. Please, go on.
The 9th cohort Tungrorum. An entire detachment lost. To what? We know not. Rarely in the history of conquest has there been such an embarrassment. Only finding the Aquila, the Legion standard, can bring an end to the dishonor.
Do we know where to look?
Here are some reports of the detachment's last position. Here, take them. Maybe you'll have better luck than the rest of us.
Gaius Lollius Lactuca salutes his August Caesar. Servius, 9th cohort, has sailed past the Isle of the Crazed Knights, the edge of all known maps. We have taken up position here next to a deep gorge and abandoned farm. We are requesting support from Whitecliff to Cunterbernia, are down with the swamp fever. Prosper and hail. Interesting. So we could potentially try to go find them.
Looks from this that the last known position of the 9th cohort was in the hills.
It all happened way before my time. But perhaps the chieftains know more than they say.
Chieftains, I don't think Vada will tell me anything. Manx would have blurted it all out already. Which just leaves Ather.
Sail to Arthur Igwoy's lighthouse. Let's take our military ship and let's make that happen. We're going to keep working on these diplomacy missions, and obviously it's going to take a few of them before we're going to be able to...
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
...to have a ceasefire with her. So here we need a smith workforce, which is going to be fine. We can do some upgrading. Let's upgrade these guys here in the middle. That's going to bring us even. Let's do another upgrade over here. Perfect. There we go. Got to start getting this wattle and daub, and then we can start mining. If we come back over to our mainland, we're still working on repairing all the damage, and we've got plenty of workforce here. Probably want to continue expanding. I do think that was part of the problem. I think we need to have more basic workforce, because those are the guys that you can put into the army to protect you. So if we have this as kind of like leading into our barracks, and they can help us out. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot to set a religion for here. Are we on Cudslip right now? No, this is Cragmore. We need... So Cudslip is the other island we've been doing. We're going to set a patron to Neptune. And then Brianwood is the mining one. So we're going to do a celebration of Mars. Because it's going to help us out with weapons, iron, charcoal. I wish we had one that was straight mining, but we're going to go with Mars because he's the closest.
Let us join our spears and face our foe together as one.
You've been offered a gift of money. Accepting or declining it will have different consequences depending on the gift-giving governor. Accepting a gift is seen as a commitment to peace. If you attack your benefactor soon, it will give them a strong reason to dislike you. Okay, yeah, I'll accept the gift.
Through the ages.
Oh, this is the guy that we went to go see. Once more, you've come to Caer Luit to speak to Arthur, self-declared king. He knows the 9th cohort and recalls him sailing past his isle back in the day without stopping when he challenged them. He's unwilling to volunteer further information. State that we seek honor.
It certainly seems a lasting source of humiliation that a cohort went missing along with its Aquila.
So this is his setup over here. This is what we were tasked with going to do.
It was an ignoble defeat.
Holy cow.
Rather than facing their fates, they fled, forsaking their cause.
Dude, look at these setups that these guys have.
The
double
bards remember
walled.
such craven deeds well. 3 epic satires were composed to lampoon this shameful retreat.
All the farms down here. I love these layouts, dude. This isn't... Look at his...
You have my thanks.
Look at his swamp setup. 10 little eagles sitting on the rock. The Skaha tribe, they came around a knock on the outermost island to the east, Vada most displeased. So to the east, over here? Or like all the way over here?
Reading between the lines, the 9th cohort made camp on one of the isles. I know it was a long time ago, but if an entire cohort perished there, I'll need several units of my own to investigate. Who knows what we'll find?
Transport a land unit to the isle near the eastern edge of the map. Okay, so we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna have to go do that. Meanwhile, back at our newest island here that just pledged their loyalty to Mars, it appears that things are going well. We have Waddle and Daub, which means we are gonna be able to set up that new tin mine that we were looking for. So we can get that one there. Oh, we're gonna have another mine over here, another mine over here, and one more mine over here. So that's good. We're going to be able to make the most of this. Have it come here. Come back this way. We're definitely going to need a warehouse within reach for them. So we could put that guy there. And we're probably going to need a warehouse over here. So we can put this guy right there. So we're going to need workforce for this. We're going to have to upgrade it. We're going to need more houses, which means we're going to set up more houses.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Along this. Beautiful. Get that set up there. And then we're also going to have to upgrade so we can get some more smiths to balance out our workforce. Now our boys are over here.
Camp of the 9th cohort Tungrorum.
It looks like this is the last camp. How do we dispatch a land unit? These guys, I mean, there's definitely people here, but it doesn't look like they're doing well. Let me go back home really quick. Do we have to like put these guys on something? Where's our other ship? They're back here right now. Okay, I'm gonna pause their current trade route. I'm gonna try making an infantry unit. And do we have to like put the infantry unit on here? You know what we should do that we haven't done? We should start working on the trading. So we should start selling when above like, I don't know, 75 on wood. Keep a minimum stock of 75 because a lot of this stuff, I mean, we've just got so much stuff that we don't really need. Anything that we have a lot of extras of. Sheep, we should definitely be selling these. We could have been making a lot more money. Copper ore, we can sell. Anything we have a lot of, we want to be selling to be able to make more money. We could sell charcoal. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I feel like making more money is always good, and then we can give bigger gifts to people and stuff, and that should be good. So can I take these guys and put them on the ship? Is that how this works? The ship's gonna come over here. He's gonna pick them up. We've got a land unit now, and now we're gonna take this guy. Let's slow this down. We're gonna be going back over here where our other ship was, and we're gonna be going right here. We're gonna send this guy. Let's just send him back to Cragmore, I guess. All right, we could speed things up. Hopefully these guys are gonna be fun. Hopefully we aren't gonna instantly enter into battle here, but hopefully it means that we're gonna be able to make more diplomatic relations with old girl here. We're at 185, so we're slowly but surely cooking. Banks is completing trades. That's good. So we are making more money now. That's solid. Maybe we could start trading with old girl too, and she might appreciate that. We'll see. But yeah, we now have an army on here, so I'm thinking we're gonna be able to take this army and drop them off. We're gonna keep expanding this guy here, so I say we get another oxen farm going. We know this is a great source of food. So we'll have the oxen farm there, and then we can add the dairy back here in town. That's gonna make everybody super duper happy. We put the dairy here. That's a good look. We're just gonna try to link all this stuff up for right now. We'll see that we have that perfect. Okay, so we're gonna be making more food, so we're gonna have happy people in case we ever need to upgrade them again, but we should be fine. And honestly, what we could do, I'm gonna build all the way out here. There we go. And now we're gonna be able to have another mine over here. Nice little warehouse for them to be able to put stuff into, and now we should be good to go there. We do need a couple more miners, which means we're gonna need some more people. And that just means we gotta build a few more houses, which is not gonna be the biggest deal. Let's get 4 more houses upgraded. So we should be growing there. If we're back here, looks like our ship has landed. So can we take them and put them out here? Ah, that's how it works. We're gonna head up this island and hopefully not start a war. Maybe we should have brought more people. I'm not exactly sure. But we're gonna bring them up to the quest target and we're gonna hope for the best. Probably could have brought a couple of people. I think having archer fire overhead is good, but honestly, it doesn't look like these guys have solid defenses, so I think we're gonna be in good shape. Dude, this game is just so Unbelievably insane.
There. What you Roman doing all the way out here? You seen my horses?
Haven't seen any horses, brother. Just,
I'm looking for signs of a camp.
looking to
the
bring
Ninth
peace to the
Cohort
area.
made here during the Servian Wars.
I can't help you. I gotta find my darlings, my horses.
So if I get you horses, you'll help us out, maybe? Find the 5 horses.
Front line gets the view.
I remember seeing horses. Are these not horses down here? Maybe over here?
Lights on.
There's more horses over here. These horses are corralled, so that can't be what he's talking about. We've got more horses back here. I'm curious what's going to happen here. That's 1 out of 5 horses. Oh, we don't even have to bring our army around. Okay, I'm going to send those guys back up top. My bad. There's a set right here. Set right there.
All my beasts counted for. I thank ye.
No
Beautiful.
trouble. Now about that camp.
I never said I knew nothing about it.
Hey, I just helped you recover your horses.
Don't change the fact that I know nothing about the whereabouts of the cohort standard, do it.
Okay, send one of your units to scout the island's gorge.
Front line gets the view.
So we're going to send them down in there. Is there going to be anything down here? All the way down in here. Hopefully nothing bad to see.
Wait, just a flap of a winged sandal? I don't remember saying anything to that old man about the Ninth Cohort standard. Old man, explain yourself. How did you know we were looking for the lost standard of the Ninth Cohort?
Good
Tungor?
catch,
Please, don't hurt me. In a way, it's a relief not to have to hide it anymore. My name is Gaius Lollius Lactuca. There's a few like me taking refuge here. The Ninth was my command. I was out of my depth. The Skaha had surrounded us. They offered us a deal. Renounce our oath to Rome and join the Skaha, or die in dishonor there and then.
You think desertion is more honorable? But it's not like the Skaha to give you the choice.
Only a handful of us were from Latium. The rest drawn from Gaul, Hispania, Celts in all but the uniform and oaths to Rome.
So you went with the crowd to save yourself?
Oh, it was a difficult moment. But my reasons, more complicated than you may think. I liked it here. I still do. But never mind that. If you're gonna make me pay for my choices, make it quick, Governor.
I know what the Procurator would do with deserters. But what would I do?
We're going to have to make a choice here. Years ago, the Ninth Cohort, Tungrarum, agreed to join the Skaha after a resounding defeat. Many of the cohort were already sympathetic, but there's only one punishment for any deserter's death. That is, if you're following Roman law. Out here in Frontierland, governors can do as they choose. Depending on your verdict, the old guard might still put up a fight. Death to deserters, or keep their secret.
So you let us
I'm kissing Vawada's feet, dude.
Gods be praised. The Legion would never have been so lenient back in the day.
Front line gets the view.
That's PAX for you, Gaius Lollius Lactuca. May you live out the rest of your days in rain-soaked bliss.
I'm going to bring this ship around here, and we're going to pick up our men. Just kidding, I don't think it's going to be able to get back there. We're going to have to meet them on the other side
No
of the
luck
island, but we're at
finding
least going
that
to pick
lost
them up.
cohort now, Cratius. Perhaps some things are best kept buried.
Yeah, it's a shame that we couldn't find them.
A little birdie tells me you turned a blind eye to the Skaha's friends. I appreciate it. That is all. Don't expect us to sing your praises.
Dude, we are working here. I kind of like this because we're getting a little bit more
Correspondence come
story.
to
We're not
just
just
now
building a big
from
army and
Latium.
trying to attack her. Another letter. Romus Domus Praetoris Prosalvite. You may not know this, but Edon of the Skaha, brother of Vada, is a prisoner at Whitecliff that is the Domus of Corvinus, someone who might be your friend on a nearby island. So if we get her brother back, that would be ideal,
The
right?
Procurator is keeping Vawada's brother captive.
He and the other prisoners are destined for a life like my own, far from their point of origin.
We're gonna go sail to the Procurator's harbor. Sounds good. I'm gonna bring my big ship. Let's send him that way, and then this thing, as soon as we get our army back on board, let's send them back to Cragmore. We're gonna let our unit off, and then, I mean, we've got enough workers now. We can at least keep one unit active, which that's good. Coming back over here, let's see what we've got going on. We've got full 10 ore. Okay, we're gonna have to set up another new trade route, probably with this ship. Once we drop these guys off,
I'd
we're
like
gonna
to head to
start
the
bringing the
Procurator
10 over to
to
the
see
other
the
island.
prisoner.
I say we set up another one. Let's just try to get as much 10 as possible from this place. Have this branch off here, go all the way over there. Perfect. All right, we're gonna get as much 10 as humanly possible. Let's make sure we have enough people. We've got too many smith workforce now. That's fine. Let's build some more houses along here.
Your people are
A disease has started in Cudslip. Oh, shoot. Everything is breaking. Hold on. I'm going to pause for a second. We got to chill. Let me finish this. So we're going to make sure we have maximum 10 coming in from over here. If we're trying to make these, so we're getting 10 from here, from Briennewood. We're going to get copper mine from Cragmore. On Cudslip, which is where we were just talking about, we've got disease breaking out. That's where we've got this. So we need more of these. Right now, we're using that to make trousers, but we just want to have an excess of this material because we're going to need it for these shield looking things, whatever they are. Perfect. Okay, so we've got 2 more of those. So if we're trying to make these, now we've got this, 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 and we're going to be able to make this back on the main island. My goodness, dude, this is ridiculous. We're just going to need to build more ships. We're going to have more trade routes. We're going to have stuff coming from every island. It's going to be crazy. Now let's build. I didn't think about this, dude. I didn't realize we were in such trouble. We want Medici's. So we're going to set up one right here. We need, oh no. We're going to have to rush some stuff over. We're going to set up 2 of these. We only have, where's our other ship? Dude, this is so freaking stressful. We need to have this ship deliver tile over to Cudslip as soon as possible. We're going to take these guys, we're going to throw them off, and then we're going to go into our transfer menu. We're going to grab, let's grab 20 tile. It can't hurt to have that. And now we're going to take this guy and we're going to send him over to Cudslip as fast as humanly possible. As soon as he gets there, we're going to be able to build these Medici's. We should honestly, I'm glad we did extra tile because we should probably do more City Watch stuff. Our fire and stuff isn't really an issue though. I think we're okay. I think the Medici's are going to be the biggest thing. So let's hurry up and get this guy over here. Come on, come on, come on. He's almost here. Get him in there. Come on. Oh my gosh, dude. This game is just getting absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to move these 2 over. Perfect. And then we are going to build these Medici's to try to bring these people back to life. And now what we're going to be able to do is if we go in here from Cudslip, we're going to load. We want this stuff and we're going to unload it over on the other side. Go ahead and resume that. So he's going to keep bringing stuff back and forth. Oh, that is gnarly. Oh no, dude. That is so sad. We're probably going to lose some people and our production is going to go down a little bit, but we're going to be able to get through it.
Evil eyes upon me.
I'm so sorry, buddy. I really didn't think about taking care of you guys like that. And that makes me realize we should probably be doing the same thing over here. We're going to be able to put 1 Medici over here. That's the one thing I'm going to worry about. So let's get this as central as possible. Just gonna put that smack dab in the middle of town. Don't need people getting sick on my watch, that's for sure. We don't have enough waiter workforce over here, which means we're just gonna have to build more houses, which is gonna be okay. Okay, we should be good. Now we need to get back to our main objective. Holy cow, that was so scary for a little bit there. We're gonna get back to speak with the procurator. Let's see what he's got going on. Obviously, he's not gonna want
my prisoners, I see.
To let this brother go.
I don't intend to cut these criminals loose. They'll be shipped off to Latium soon.
Well, that's not good. Find the brother in the cells.
They didn't like my tattoos. Apparently my Latin grammar isn't as bad as I thought.
They wanted to clear my home to make for a wretched road, but I wouldn't budge.
How do you know I'm Vada's brother?
Oh, look, there he is.
Keep it quiet, or things will be far worse for me.
So we're gonna have to sneak him out of here or something?
This could prove a problem.
You found Vada's brother, Audhan, who turned his head at the mention of his name, but Corvidus has had enough of you questioning his charges. Here he comes.
Why are you so interested in that one, Governor?
Procurator,
A vital capture for the safety of this province, that one. Claims he's a lootist, if you can believe that. Rebels have burned down every taberna he ever played at. Other than that, don't know much about him. Except I can't afford to let him go.
Can I buy him off of you? Decide Audhan's
This should
fate.
fall within your jurisdiction.
Pretend you want to buy him for labor, or tell the truth. We're gonna pretend we want to buy him.
Build. Isn't he better for demolitions?
Precisely.
Fair's fair. Stump up the price on his head, and he's yours. Better
Pretty
be quick,
disgusting if you ask me,
because
but...
he's on the next boat out.
All right. Deliver 20 tons of eels in the next close amount of time. I'm not sure who has what, so let's see. We've got 1 eel here. Do we have extra eels anywhere? How are our eels looking over here? Does look like we're repairing after the disease, so that's good. No extra eels over here. We might just have to set up some new eel grabbers. We've got plenty of workforce over here. We could do it. Let me delete this here so we could bring this road out a bit more. I don't know why we would have blocked that off. That was kind of silly, but if we bring this road out, we're just gonna have a bunch of eel grabbers out here. Let's make sure this has our full read coverage. Let's just get as many eel grabbers as possible. Get these guys set up. Beautiful. We'll have 3 in a row, and then we're definitely going to need some warehouses in between to be able to move that product. We should have more than enough people, so we could get people working on that. We should be able to get 20 eels really quickly. So then we're going to take our big ship. We're going to send that over to this spot. So let's just send them over here. And as soon as those eels are ready to go, are they already producing? Yeah, they're already producing. We should be able to take care of that really quickly. Oh, we can space these way closer together. I thought it was going to have more overlap. As long as you're outside. Ah, I see what we're doing. Okay, as long as the actual building is outside of it. You see how like here it's 91, but you get it just outside of it and you're good to go. We just want as many eels as fast as possible. We've got plenty of wood and everything to make this happen. So let's just kind of maximize this, and hopefully we're going to be ready by the time our big ship gets here. Looks like our ship made it here. We currently have 2, 5, 6. Okay, we should probably be transferring these out as soon as they get here because otherwise people will eat them. 5 more right there. Beautiful. Let's just speed this up. Do this as fast as possible. I think we're currently at 13. So we need, oh, see, we're producing, but then people will eat. I don't want you guys to eat eels, please. We need 3. We need 3. We need 3. We need 3. There's 3. Perfect. Okay, I think, oh, we need 4 technically. There's 4. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here we go. Please tell me nobody ate it. 5. Beautiful. We've got 22 tons of eels. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you guys just keep producing eels, I guess. And we could even set that up as a trade option. If we're going to be producing a lot of these, let's start selling when above 50. So we have extra food there. That's what I'm talking. We have so many people in here, we might as well have those guys working. So we're going to take this. We are going to be going back to the percolators, Procurators Harbor. Never know what to call them. And to be honest, something we should really start doing, we need another ship. We could probably buy a ship. Can we buy a ship from the Procurators Harbor? We can, because we're gonna need more people to do trade for us. 15,000 for that ship. It's got 4 slots. Yeah,
ships don't go missing.
I'm gonna purchase that. Beautiful.
They just change owners.
And now what we can do, we're gonna take this guy, civilian ship, but it's got a lot of cargo. We're gonna send him to Brienne Wood. And he's going to be taking all of the extra 10 that we have. We're going to create a trade route to bring the extra 10 over to our main objective. Our main town, I guess you could call it. Give me a harbor building where we can have a depot for extra storage. That is always important. And we're going to say, come from Brienne Wood, go to Cragmore. We're going to load the 10 and we're gonna unload it in Cragmore. Oh my goodness, man. Back at the Procreators Harbor, we are going to deliver these 20 tons of eels. Exchange a knot of eels for Wada's brother.
Our
yes.
requisition has arrived, I see.
So, Praetor.
What's good for you is good for me.
Prisoner was shipped to our trading post. Okay, perfect. So
I
now
should reunite Vada with her brother. Probably.
I would venture to say that she's probably going to be pretty happy about that.
Sky, you know. My sister doesn't understand. Never chose the sword like she did. I don't like killing people.
Yeah, but it's family, bro. You got to go back. I'm going to force you to. Make a choice. Odahin of the Skaha seems to have grown an inch since you freed him from Whitecliff. Perhaps it's because he stopped stooping as if to dodge a blow. Perhaps it's the absence of rabbit-sized rats. Since you brought his contract, you choose his fate. Return him to his tribe. Vada will like this. Free him or keep him as a servant. I'm going to return him to his tribe. Sorry, buddy.
Aiden, dear brother. It's time you remembered what you owe to the Skaha. Pick up your sword and fight.
I feel really bad, but...
The only reason we didn't sink you is that my brother was aboard. But you did the right thing bringing him back.
We're almost there, dude.
My word.
Offers us a treaty. You've received a ceasefire offer from a raider. Hostilities will cease for a price. Ceasefire forbids all fighting for a limited time, allowing you to rally your forces.
Beats chewing on a bone.
We paid $0 for that.
They're armed to the teeth.
Thousands of years ago, this was sacred ground. Though the rites are forgotten, this is still a place of kings. Never has a Roman walked here and lived. And yet, here you are. To kill you would change nothing. Rome always regrows its heads. We offer you truce. No more and no less.
I can
If you
respect
haven't second
truce.
thoughts, keep them for later. We don't need another lost legion.
I accept your offer, the Vada of the Skaha.
We did it.
Then our agreement stands. Let none of us prove traitor.
We met on that central Stonehenge style island. Dude, holy cow. Okay.
Never thought she'd respect anything but the sharp end of a blade. The gods must be on your side, mate.
We did it.
We're all right. We're alive. And the Skaha brought beer. I think I'll push my luck and ask for a pint.
Her brother was the key.
There'll be trouble one day.
Calidus is not going to be happy about this.
Someone will steal the wrong cow. Or murder the taxman. But until then, let's call it a truce.
Procreator was not happy with me that entire time. He didn't believe in me. He was fighting me tooth and nail. He wanted to go to war with him, and we would have been absolutely cooked. But, all right. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, putting into the conflict.
I expect you to keep the promises you made. All of them.
Of course. A festival can be hosted. Citizens in the city of Brienne would have grown in piety and devotion. They're asking to host, yeah, let's go ahead and pay for the festival. Sounds good. So we're going to have a nice little festival of Mars over here. I love it.
Which may not seem the hard way, but was. I should be pleased with myself, shouldn't I?
Think so.
Emperor Calidus might see something in me after this.
Either that or he's going to be really upset that we made friends with the enemy. Chapter 7, a homecoming ovation.
Governor Naucratius, what do I hear? The Celts have finally decided to kiss the dust? It seems your poking has been crowned with success. UK!
Huge!
And Albion tax flows steadily once more. I need men with your talent, which is why your exile ends now. You shall have an ovatio on your return. I will see you in Latium, Vale, Calidus.
We get to go back to Latium, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness.
Governor. And an ovation. Few get those. Anyway, come and see me before your head gets too big.
I mean, we're already here. What's going on, buddy? Let's speak with the Procreator.
Congratulations again on subduing the Vada and the Skaha.
You've come to say your goodbyes to Corvinus, Procurator of Albion. The next person you speak to could be the Emperor himself, but there's still time for some parting questions.
What exactly is involved
find out what
with
we
this
got going
ovation?
on.
It's a lot like a triumph. Albion-themed parades, no doubt. But for people who aren't emperors.
I see. Well, at least Emperor Calidus is recognizing my achievements here in Albion.
Yes, Marcus. No one could say you haven't done well.
I can't believe we
Calidus
get to go
will
back to
mind that
Latium,
this
dude.
is your success, not his. But you're also an ambassador for his brave new era. And right now, that's more important.
He needs me as much as I need him.
Probably
exactly.
more.
I get the feel from his letters he wants to trust you, Marcus. New emperors need people they can trust.
Got any more dirt on Calidus, Proc? Forewarned is forearmed, as they say.
I never served with him. So again, the Legion grapevine's talking. Take it with a pinch of salt. The lads that fought with him in Path Harbor say he's fair and equitable. Keeps the mouths fed.
Is this guy not the enemy after all?
What about you? Now that Albion's pacified...
Pacified? Ha! As long as there's trousers and cattle raids, wild Albion will remain. But I was always too humble for Latium. And I certainly don't need to be there when things play out.
I mean, I don't want to encourage people taking over the throne, but truthfully, Lucius, the original emperor, was a terrible guy.
Listen,
so maybe
Naucratius, this
Calidus is going to be a good person to rule
Don't
under.
let it be your excuse to turn your back on us forever. You hear? Your cities will need looking after. And I still expect taxes to be paid on time. This is your duty. I'm not relinquishing you of it.
all right, I hear you. Take care, Corvinus.
Fair winds, Governor. And spare a thought for the second Augusta when you're basking in the sun.
Back to Rome, baby. This is going to be nice. Definitely not going to miss this reign. So now we are going to sail to our quest target here, and we are going to be able to go back to Latium.
No love at all for these lands? The refreshing breeze? The freedoms?
No, Eri. Freedom, for me, has very specific connotations. Should there ever be a spare moment to discuss my status as a court slave?
And you claim Albion had no effect on you. Of course. I shall give the topic of your freedom my full consideration.
We got you, Ben. Don't you worry about that. Eternal City. So we completed the Emperor's task against all odds. He didn't expect that we could make that happen. I think we're going to be coming back to some fanfare.
I live by a simple rule. Those who achieve great things are to be greatly rewarded. And when I ask, this mortal answers.
Dude, what a town square.
Let the name echo through the streets. Now Cratius. Marcus, now Cratius.
Our way, Imperator Calidus.
Your victory, your success illumines this day. This ovation and Rome's success is yours.
United the North?
People of Latium, before us stands a man who faced down the terror of the Celts. A tribal leader so stubborn, no spear could break her. Until now. And so he joins the ranks of legend.
Marcus. Dude, how sick would that
Let them
be?
celebrate now, Cratius. Your success is a welcome surprise. And I'm certain you'll outshine yourself in the future, too.
I'll do my best.
Of course you will. I thought your frail character would shatter against those white cliffs. Yet for Vada's Celts, who have weird ideas of justice, virtue, honor, you bested with diplomacy and persuasion. Wouldn't be my way of doing it, I'll admit.
Right.
You could have dashed through the chaos, moving every obstacle aside, for us. Now, Cratius, you've been my sword arm where others question my orders.
What a moment, dude. This is so cool.
People of Latium, these lands are returned to Albion's champion, Marcus now Cratius.
So we get our old island back.
Latium will no longer live in the shadow of volcanoes and sad old emperors, but in the light of a freedom to build on victory. For the power to create, imagine grand designs, are the real trophies of Rome's wars. The end is the beginning, Marcus Naucratius. Now yours to shape alone. Build something the world never forgets. Not merely of stone, but of courage, of justice,
Dude.
of you.
Oh, that is incredible. So we handled his
scouts have sighted
task.
new land.
And now all of a sudden we are back here in Latium.
Naucratius, if your city isn't on fire, wing your steeds over here. We have your future to discuss.
So to Calidus's Legion camp to meet him. All right, so we're gonna head over this way. It's hard to believe just how far we've come. Look at the dolphins just escorting us along on this mission here. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that we did it. I cannot believe we're back here in Latium. Not gonna lie, I missed these white cliffs and blue waters, I tell you what.
There you are then, Naucratius. I've been thinking of heading to Parthava for a season. Trust you to watch things here in Latium for me. But that's not all. Like I said, I always reward those who serve me. You have your island, of course. But real merit deserves more than just a homecoming ovation. I'm a man of my word. One wish, within reason. Speak it, and it will be granted.
Ask for a ship worthy of conquerors. Ask for great riches. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can get Kincairme ship. We can get 100,000 denarii, or we could ask for a personal favor to free Ben-Baalion. He'll be freed from slavery, severing his ties to the Imperial Court.
So you want to free the Imperial Court slave? What are you, lovers?
We spent a lot of time up there in the north together.
Served all his masters well, no matter the masters.
We told Ben we would do it.
Marcus Naucratius. Just before the world changed, Calidus gave me my Peleus hat.
Made him a promise.
Free, finally. Thanks to you.
Calidus kept his promise. Oh, that's wonderful, Ben. Oh, does this mean you'll be saying goodbye?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. We have cities to build. It'll be like slipping into a trusty pair of sandals.
Well, it's not like you ever really took orders from me anyway.
Let's be real.
To work, then. It feels like we've only just started.
But my cities are huge.
You should see the Eternal City, Marcus. It makes this place look pitifully underdeveloped.
Okay, we don't gotta be rude about it, Ben-Baalion. But that, my friends, is the end and the beginning. So basically, we have conquered everything that we can here in the campaign, and it pretty much just drops us off into sandbox mode. So if we wanted to, we could continue here in Latium. We can also go back over. We can change our province back to Albion. All of our other cities and stuff are going to be there as well. But, you know, you just got to continue going. You make treaties, eventually try to conquer the universe. And, oh, it looks like, Vada. Is she going to come over to Latium? Obviously, we're fighting with the pirates currently. We've got the Emperor here. We've got Ather, who's always trying to get his nose into stuff. But, yeah, you could kind of continue playing as if it was a sandbox game. But I'll be honest, if we were going to continue, if you guys want to see more of this game, which I'm currently absolutely obsessed with, I would probably start a new sandbox series because we've learned a lot since we played this. And I'll be real, like the streets around every building and everything just really isn't the best. So I think we could make a killer town from scratch. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys want to check out the game for yourselves, it is releasing officially on November 13th. It's so close. I know a lot of you guys are going to be very excited for that. So it's going to be coming out pretty much everywhere. Steam, Ubisoft Connect, Epic Games, PlayStation, Xbox, no matter where you're looking for it, hit that top link down in the description. Go get your pre-orders in. And huge thank you to Ubisoft for early access and sponsoring. It has been amazing to play this for the past couple of weeks ahead of time, be able to make great content for you guys. And the game's a lot of fun. I absolutely like. How do you not love it? Look at this. Look at our little parade that we've got going through town. Hold on. Let me get down in the mix. Look at this. This is all for your boy. I love it. So yeah, if you guys want more from this game, I'm totally down to play. Just let me know. We'll probably start up a brand new sandbox series with everything that we've learned. Look at us walking with that swag there, dude. We've got some pep in our step here. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Catch you all later. Peace out.